In the spring of 1924, Stalin's nemesis and rival, Lev Trotsky, told the old Bolshevik Vladimir Smirnov, "Stalin will become the dictator of the USSR." "Stalin?" Smirnov reacted. "But he is a mediocrity, a colourless nonentity." "Mediocrity, yes," Trotsky mused. "Nonentity, no. The dialectics of history have already hooked him and will raise him up. He is needed by all of them, by the tired radicals, by the bureaucrats, by the nepmen, the kulaks, the upstarts, the sneaks, by all the worms that are crawling out of the upturned soil of the manured revolution." Stalin continues to fascinate, the central mystery within the riddle inside the enigma that was the Soviet Union. Ordinary in many ways, hardly a mediocrity, he rose to extraordinary heights. Toward the end of his life, he was arguably the most powerful individual in the world. Yet at various earlier times he was seen as a grey blur, the man who missed the revolution, a mediocrity, hooked by history. He was Lenin's marvelous Georgian, in wartime the generalissimo, and still later, history's villain. Yet the telling of Stalin's life story has always been more than biography. There is wonder at the achievement. The son of a Georgian cobbler ascending the heights of world power, the architect of an industrial revolution and the destruction of millions of the people he ruled, the leader of the state that stopped the bloody expansion of fascism. Stalin's story is the story of the making of the Soviet Union and a particular vision of what he called socialism. His biographers have often placed historical imagination at the service of a specific politics of eroding or lauding the Stalinist inheritance. Such a life story cannot be separated from an evaluation of that life's work. In 21st century Russia, visions of Stalin are deployed to justify yet another slide into authoritarianism, while in the West, the entirety of the Soviet experience is often reduced to Stalin and Stalinism, the Great Purges, and the Gulag. The drama of his life, the achievements and tragedies, are so morally and emotionally charged that they challenge the usual practices of historical objectivity and scholarly neutrality. As his heirs and victims have tried to make sense of Stalin, tales or rumors have been used to illuminate the dark corners of the Soviet past. Imaginative portraits, like those by great novelists like Alexander Solzhenitsyn or Vasily Grossman, doubtless help us to sense the interior of the dictator's mind, but contain fictions, or at best half-fictions. When it comes to Stalin, gossip is reported as fact, legend provides meaning, and scholarship gives way to sensationalist popular literature, with tangential reference to the reliable sources.